Have you ever noticed this? You spend time with people. You talk. You listen. You laugh. Nothing goes wrong. But afterward, you crave silence. Not distraction. Not more conversation. Just quiet. And not the awkward kind. The kind that feels like relief. So why do some minds need silence after being around people? Here's the psychology behind it. And no, this doesn't mean you dislike people. It doesn't mean you're antisocial. And it definitely doesn't mean something is wrong with you. It means your mind processes differently. Let's break it down. Point 1. Some minds absorb more than they express. During social interaction, not everyone is just speaking. Some people are scanning. They notice tone shifts. Micro-expressions. Energy changes. What's being said, and what isn't. Psychology calls this high social attunement. While others engage casually, these minds are actively processing layers. That processing doesn't stop when the conversation ends. Silence becomes the space where the brain finally catches up. Point 2. Stimulation builds quietly. Even good conversations create stimulation. Voices. Movement. Eye contact. Emotional cues. For some nervous systems, this creates cognitive load. It's not overwhelming in the moment. But it accumulates. And when the interaction ends, the body seeks regulation. Silence isn't avoidance. It's nervous system recalibration. Point 3. Silence restores internal identity. When you're around others, parts of you adapt. You adjust tone. Timing. Facial expression. Responsiveness. It's natural. It's social. But constant adjustment can blur your internal baseline. Psychology refers to this as self-monitoring. Silence removes the need to perform. And without performance, the mind settles back into itself. That's why quiet can feel grounding. Point 4. Some people process emotions afterward. Not everyone processes feelings in real time. Others understand later. Psychology calls this delayed emotional processing. When the noise fades, reflection begins. What did that mean? How did that feel? Did I respond the way I wanted? Silence becomes the container for emotional integration. Point 5. Silence is safety. For certain minds, quiet is not empty. It's stable. Predictable. Controlled. In conversation, energy is shared. In silence, energy returns to you. And for people who feel deeply or process intensely, that return is essential. Not dramatic. Just necessary. Now here's what most people misunderstand. Needing silence after social time doesn't mean the interaction was bad. It often means it mattered. You were present. You were engaged. You were absorbing. And absorption requires release. If this is you, remember this. Silence isn't withdrawal. It's maintenance. And if you know someone who gets quiet after being around others, they're not disconnecting. They're resetting. Human connection isn't about constant noise. It's about knowing when to return to stillness. And that's what makes it oddly human. If this video felt uncomfortably accurate, you're not alone. Subscribe to Oddly Hooman for more psychology, everyday behaviors, and quiet insights into how the human mind really works.